What it is, YouTube, you know who it is. It's your boy, the Moose, Moose Squad. Let's kick it.
I can push play.
Welcome, DJ
The Moose
in the house.
I got one for you today, man. Okay, so I did a video yesterday, and I listened to the song. One Time Got No Case, and I was like, oh my God, I remember having that album. So I thought, what the heck? Might as well take you back on a tailspin. So let's go back on a tailspin and let's go back to the days of OG, triple OG rap. Okay, so this one, we are going to go ahead and get into the video, and I'll let the video introduce it to you. Let me go ahead and put it up. All right. Let's go. His name is Anthony L. Ray, a.k.a. Sir Mix-a-Lot. Chapter 1. Anthony L. Ray, born August 12, 1963, better known as his stage name, Sir Mix-a-Lot, or CB handle Prime Mista, is an American rapper, songwriter, and a record producer. He is best known for his 1992 hit song, Baby Got Back, which peaked #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. I give him that song, but that, to me, is not the song that I really like. This song built up from other songs. We're going to get into those. There he is right there. All right. Early life. Anthony Ray was born on August 12th of 1963 in Auburn, Washington, a suburb of Seattle. And he grew up in the Seattle Central District. In Ray's youth, his mother worked as a licensed practical nurse in the King County Jail. Ray was a fan of hip hop and started rapping in the early 1980s. While living in the Byron Manor apartments on 19th Avenue and East Yearsley Way, Anthony Ray started school at Roosevelt High School near the University District when the Seattle Public School District was in the throes of what would be a 21-year experiment to integrate the school system. Guns N' Roses member Duff McKagan and actress Rose McGorgan also went there. Students were bused from their neighborhoods to schools and the other end of the city from 1978 to 1999, when the busing program was in operation. Minorities carried the burden of busing, going from the south end of central area to prominent white schools in the north end. Before I get into the next slide, I do want to say that that where I lived, we did the same thing was happening where I lived too. It was crazy because where we lived, we were bused to other parts of the city as well. When I was in first and second grade, they bused us all the way over to the other side of the city, actually on the other side of the river, the Willamette River, going through Portland, Oregon, to a place called Twilliger Curve School in Portland. So yeah, and into a rich neighborhood, into richer schools. So that it does happen. Ray said he knew that some North End residents didn't want black children bused into their neighborhoods, but for him, the experience offered respite from the projects. I've heard things like forced integration is not good. I want my kid to be able to go to school in our community, and that's why we moved here. All those things I totally understand, he said, but from my perspectives, I didn't have the luxury of living in the neighborhood where the good schools was. We didn't make that kind of money. So, from my perspectives, it was the best thing that could ever happen to me. And music teacher from Edgar Middle School introduced Ray to the possibility of a music career. Now, before I get into the next slide, like I said, I lived in the project. So from that point, we got on the bus. There was no school in our area because they had just shut the school down. And so they had to move us to another area. They were actually taking the elementary school that we were going to because it was 1st through 12th grade. So what they did was they actually made that a middle school and sent us somewhere else. So we were bussed all over the city. It was insane. Ray was interested in electronics and CB radios from a young age. One of the earliest jobs was working in a pinball arcade serving machines. And during this time, he started to fix keyboards and other musical equipment. He still works with electronics as a hobby. And I got to tell you something, man. My handle was Skittles back in the day when I had CB radio. And everybody in the neighborhood, that's how we talked to each other. We talked to each other through CB radios. Matter of fact, my best friends, their dad was crazy into it. He had this big old huge tall CB antenna on top of his house. He was deep down to it. But we all had CBs in our house. In our cars too. Chapter 2. The beginning of his career. In 1980, soon after high school, he began DJing parties at local community centers. By 1983, Mix-a-Lot had begun playing weekends regularly at the Rainier Vista Boys and Girls Club in South Seattle. Soon he moved locations and started hosting his parties at the Rotary Boys and Girls Club in Central District. It was there that he met Nasty Nez Rodriguez, a local DJ and host from Fresh Tracks, the West Coast first rap radio show on Seattle's station KKFX Fox. Sir Mix-a-Lot partnered with Nasty Nez and local businessman Ed Lockett to found the Nasty Mix Records in that label in 1983. The first song on popularity outside of Seattle was Square Dance Rap in 1986. And there's Square Dance Rap. And it said Mix-a-Lot had originally decided to rap the entire song slowly. Then he speeded up the increased pitch in post-production. Mix later told Seattle Renfield in 2028 that I didn't want to rap. That's why I used this weird Smurf voice. And the song was picked up by DJs in clubs nationwide. He toured Florida, New York, and other shows. While in Arizona, he noticed a street named Broadway, where a restaurant named Dick's, just like Seattle. Then he gave the idea to write his next hit, Posse's on Broadway. The title referred to Broadway in Seattle's Capital District, released in 1978. The single made the top 100 but quickly disappeared, although it remains popular in Seattle area for the referencing of many local landmarks. I love that song. I got the song. I love to play it. And there's the album cover for that song. Swass. Sir Mix-a-Lot debut album was released in 1988. There's that. With two other singles, Square Dance Rap and Iron Man, a rap metal sampling with the song the same name by Black Sabbath. It was backed by the band Metal Church in 1990. The Recording Industries Association of America's certified SWAS platinum. And there's the album cover for that. Seminar released in 1988, 1989 featured My Hoopty, Beepers, Gore-Tex, That's not the Gore-Tex. I couldn't find the Gore-Tex picture for some reason. I couldn't find it. I Got Game. I couldn't find Gore-Tex, but the albums were insane. And by the way, when I'm talking about albums, I'm talking about tape cassettes. A CD wasn't around. CD didn't bust the air yet. It was there, but it didn't take weight. When CDs first came out, it was expensive. So they didn't take off yet. Tape was still dominated. Tape still dominated even when CDs come out, because a lot of people didn't like the fact that they skipped. Chapter 3. In 1990 to 1991, Sir Mix-a-Lot was signed to Def American, which also brought rights for his first two albums. Excuse me. A release of his third album, Mac Daddy, in 1992. There's Mac Daddy. The single Baby Got Back was #1 hit on the double platinum and won 1993 award for Best Rap Solo Performance at MTV Aired, and the music for the song and After 9 p.m. because many complaints.
Oh my God, Becky, look at her butt.
There it is. I don't know why as many complaints. The song doesn't have that much cussing in it. In 1993, Sir Mix-a-Lot collaborated with the Seattle-based grunge band Mudhoney for the song Freak Mama on the Judgment album. There's that album. Mudhoney, if you ever want a good rock band to listen to, this will take you to the Seattle's underground. They were part of the Seattle's underground along with Nirvana and a bunch of other bands. If you want a track about Nirvana, hit me in the comment below, or Mudhoney, hit me in the comment below and we'll discuss it. In 1994, the release album by Chief Boot Naka reached 69 and album 200 on the hot hip hop charts. There's a Boot Naka. The album featured hits Put 'Em on Glass, Just the Pimpin' and Me, was nominated for the Grammy of Best Solo Performance, but lost to Let Me Ride by Dr. Dre. Okay. In 1996, the rap album returned as Bumpers, which also given a low label promotion, leading to the lackluster sales. Sir Mix-a-Lot left Def America during the time off. He worked closely with the band and presence in the United States of America under the group subset, with a combination of rock, rap, and nothing was ever officially released. Chapter 4, 2000. Sir Mix-a-Lot signed with the independent label artist in 2003, and album Daddy's Home, with the song Big Johnson.
Should you love that crazy beaver?
You want a bite of my weenie?
Are you sure there's enough?
Sure.
As a lead single. The next year, he released a DVD entitled Shh, Don't Tell Them That, to promote the album. In 2010, Sir Mix-a-Lot announced his next album, Done Forgot About Mix. The lead single, Cars, was released.
They call me Mr. Lamborghini. See me, believe me.
On YouTube in 2003 and 2010. By 2011, the video had over 1 million views, although not release date for the album was set at 2023. In the same year, his Fubar remix of the song Conditions of My Parole appeared on Percifer's remix album, All Mixed Up. In 2013, Sir Mix-a-Lot produced the album Dream for the urban rock band Arian, joined the way he opened their album release party at Nero's on November 2nd. The Christmas season, he prompted Washington State Lottery of a Christmas season with advertisements featuring his music appearing on Spotify. And in 2014, rapper Nicki Minaj released her single Anaconda, which prominently features samples of Baby Got Back. Sir Mix-a-Lot praised both the artist and the song, calling it new and improved version of Baby Got Back. All right. So if you like this video, go ahead, like, share, like, comment, share, or subscribe. I do want to say on this note, that last piece, he also got a rock group. I don't remember exactly which one it is, or a country group. No, it's country. He got a country group to actually sing Baby Got Back. So he has given people the opportunity to share his music. So like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I tried to make it short, but be on the lookout for future videos just like this. Go ahead and watch these videos down here, and peace.